So, hello and welcome to cyubeVR. So, today in this stream, I will go on a little adventure to gather resources. I need Starstones and Shimmerstones, and I need quite a lot. I just want to check something real quick here. Okay. So, well then, let's go.
Salu hand pink waving.
Hey there, Quill. How are you? So, first things first, I need to empty my inventory so that I can gather as many stones as I can. So, the water goes here. Yeah. So what else do we have? Coal. Yeah, this we can put this back here. I think I have.
I am okay, just enjoying a slow morning with some studying. Yourself.
That's nice. Oh, I'm pretty fine. I had a pretty nice day. And yeah, I'm just enjoying some relaxed cyubeVR at the end of my day. So, and this. So now I have plenty of space in my inventory. I can show you the project that I have here. And I just need to collect a tiny bit more Starstones to make it happen. So yeah, I will go in this direction because I went this way pretty far. And even before the cave update, I went really far in this direction. So this might be the closest to new areas. This world is pretty old. I have it for, yeah, almost 5 years now. I just wiped my lenses and now everything looks so crisp and clear again.
It's adventure time.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing I will collect other than Starstones and Shimmerstones are gold and rainbow dye, like always. I have 1.5 chests full of rainbow dye, and I can increase it to 2 chests. So here's my little entrance. At first I wanted to make this into a dwarven cave, but then I decided to make it into an underground lake. So as you can see here, I already started with some Starstones, and here is a nice little water with gold and white Shimmerstones, some Starstones on the ceiling, and this will actually be a 3-way cave. This one with golden Starstones, this way
Good
with
morning, D.
green Starstones, morning stone brick, and this one with blue Starstones. So, and for this I need a lot of green. I have almost no green
That
at all.
looks very pretty.
It does. And I hope that it will look even prettier once it's done, because there's almost no water yet. I will have a little wooden plank going over the water so that it's actually walkable. Maybe add some lanterns at some point to make it look nice. So let's go this way. I'm flying way too much. I could remove those things completely with the word edit, but they became part of my world. There's even a maze made out of glass. Let's go through the desert. Echo. Oh, hello there. I pulled the gecko towards me. I'm still pressing the grab button. As you can see, I should hold the gecko in my hand, but he got stuck in the ground. I got a feedback on my hand, and as you can see, my hand also does the grabbing pose. So... let's try if I can make the gecko stuck in the sand again. Maybe it was.
Did you see the new button yet?
Oh! That's pretty obvious. It's a good place, even with a little icon. Yeah, it's really good. So, something that I noticed when I was building my wooden bridge over the water, if you place something with crystal assistance, you don't see the preview. Usually if you place something, I have nothing on me, you see the preview. So you usually see the preview if you place a block somewhere. And if there's water underneath, you don't see this as well. This could be a bit of a problem. Maybe not much. Bonk. I don't know if you noticed, probably yes, there was a lot of speculation about
It's a stick of power.
About the new PlayStation VR that was leaked that would be wireless because of a little picture that Sony
One stick
released.
to rule them all.
I don't think that Sony would actually start making a new headset right now.
Stick.
They took their sweet time to make the PlayStation VR 2. Hey, they're frisky.
There also is a new objective.
Craft a copper pickaxe. Ah.
Buying light novels got so expensive I ended up getting Kindle Unlimited, so I had some things to read in between buying the light novels. I want face green smiling. It's not craft a copper pickaxe.
Let's craft 2 copper pickaxes.
Where is my weather and grass update?
Maybe it's already here. We just never saw it.
Objective completed. Objective completed.
So let's just make some objectives. Might be faster to just go to my English world.
Objective completed.
Yeah, I have to do the objectives anyway at some point, so let's just craft some stuff.
Stone Brick must know the truth.
Well, there's a new objective. Maybe it is survive a sandstorm. So.
Or catch a gecko flying on a tumbleweed.
Objective completed. Objective completed.
Beware, adventurer. There's always the possibility of falling off a cliff or into a hole and meeting an untimely demise. But don't worry, you've got a secret weapon in your inventory, the magical respawn torch. It will transport you back to safety if you happen to break your neck. To ensure that you don't lose your hard-earned furnace,
New objective survive knock comes at your door.
idly place the respawn torch somewhere close by. That way you can rest easy, knowing that you'll always have a way to get back to your furnace if things don't go as planned. If you forgot where you placed your respawn torch, don't worry, you can craft more respawn torches later. I'm too lazy to go back to my respawn torch, so I'm using the new feature. Or the new placed feature.
New objective turn the bloom back on.
Hide your car before it gets bloom. Oh! I thought I had my respawn torch at my starting point. Oh, interesting. Eh? Don't quick. Shouldn't I be able to grab the respawn torch? Or was it only when it's deactivated? Hmm.
Oh yes, the magic particle stick still not as good as the ox stick. No respawn torch for you.
Objective completed.
Oh, strange. But hey, I'm here. That means I can just go down and craft stuff out of a chest. Makes it a... Meh. So. Meep. So I needed to make iron stuff. Okay. So this and some iron ingots. A shovel.
Objective completed.
Pretty much X by now. No? Sand.
Objective completed.
Place a glass block.
Objective completed.
Ah, okay.
Objective completed.
Okay, that doesn't count. Good to know. So the new objective was to get the item back in the inventory. This is a really good feature. So. Sledgehammer. So. It's interesting to see that a lot of people in my German social media bubble don't like the pricing of the new PlayStation 5 Pro, and a lot of people in the English community actually don't care about the price and they are willing to get the PlayStation Pro. I think the pricing is more or less okay. If you compare the processing power of the PlayStation Pro with a gaming PC, then the PlayStation is pretty cheap. Considering that you get the whole PlayStation library of games that you can play. Locked. And cloakstones, okay. Oops, that's the wrong one. It smells like something is burning. I hope it's not my PC. That would be not that good. There should be more.
The new objective was the one to replace the chair.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no. Stone Brick found you.
I think so.
But it seems there's a bug with the name of the objective. It didn't show up for you.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I didn't know that there are names. Craft another compass. It was any wood and 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a copper.
Objective completed.
Uh,
Objective completed.
no. Good. Okay, I did all the recipes, objectives. I cheated my way through them. Sorry for this. But I did the objectives before in my English world, in a speedrun live stream, so that's okay. Tomorrow is Friday. That means another week done. Then it's a weekend. Next week will be hell. But soon it will be Christmas. The temperatures dropped quite a bit. Now it's actually comfortable being outside. It's not really that warm anymore. It's not cold. It's a nice temperature.
I have the next 2 days off, glad to finally get some rest.
Getting rest is important.
That sounds nice, it's still like 80 degrees every day over here.
80 degrees Fahrenheit should be around 33 Celsius, I think. I think 100 Fahrenheit was like 42. 42 is the temperature you usually start to die when you're having a fever. And I think Fahrenheit is all about when the human body dies. And I found my rainbow dye. That was fast. So today at work, one of our new workers who think that he is a work animal because he knows how to work, but in reality he doesn't. He is a lazy bum. So anyways, he had to recycle some envelopes for letters, and those envelopes were in a cardboard box, and he wanted to throw everything in the bin for white paper. And usually
ADC is quite warm, I do not go outside at that temperature.
I don't think we can actually get 80 degrees on Earth. Wasn't the highest temperature only 52? Or 73, one of those, I think. I'm not good with numbers. So anyways, usually if you sell white paper, you get more money than when selling mixed paper sources. So usually in the printing business, we have two big recycle bins, one for white paper and one for cartonaceous and mixed paper. For example, black paper or special coated papers. So, and he wanted to throw the cardboard box in the white paper bin. So
in volcanoes it's probably sometimes warmer than ADC.
Ah, is it really? Have you ever been inside a volcano to actually measure the temperature yourself? If not, you can't be sure if it's really warmer inside. Don't believe anything they say to you. Or they... The lizard people from inside the Earth.
Wait, let me quickly jump into a volcano to check.
Haha, jokes on you, you don't have any volcanoes in northern Germany. So I told this guy
Hang
that
on,
he...
gotta go check the temperature on the surface of the sun.
There is actually a flat earther who measured the sun's temperature with an IR thermometer. He pointed it at the sun and says, look, it says 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Look, when I point at the barn, it shows 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That means the sun is not as hot as they make you believe. It's all a lie. It's a lie by NASA and the government, and every global government is in this conspiracy because they want to make you believe the Earth is a sphere. And we all know the Earth is not a sphere. The Earth is a pyramid.
Typical flat earther behavior.
I really believe that some of these people are just trolling or getting the revenue for their videos and stuff. But
I think I tried to point my IR thermometer at the sun and it showed infinite, of course, because it's way outside the range an IR thermometer can show. I mean, of a hexagon believer myself, face green smiling, face blue smiling.
Hexagons? Aren't hexagons to... Ah. Yeah, that's actually not so far off. I mean, The MMA fighting areas are hexagons, and this combines an MMA fighting ring with the flat earth theory. That's pretty interesting. You might have a point. Look at my stick. My stick is amazing. Today I had a nice little flower bouquet on my desk in my office. Everyone came and asked if it's my birthday, and I said no, it's just something that I did to treat myself to something good looking. That's the flower bouquet that I got yesterday when I had to go on stage. My mom was actually pretty happy when she saw the pictures of me on stage, and she said that I had a really smug grin on my face, and I said yeah, I had to smile a bit because I was actually pretty pissed off. And I got a Bluetooth speaker. The outer shell is made of bamboo, and the quality is pretty decent. It's not really good compared to index speakers or my headphones that I have, but it is pretty okay-ish. I think I can use it as a speaker when I'm in my garden to listen to music. It's at least better than the speakers in my smartphone. So, no rainbow dye. I mean, I already got some. I got 10. 10 is pretty good. Considering that sometimes I only got 10 for a whole 2-hour stream. That's not so bad. And I'm pretty sure that I will get a few more. Whee! For some reason my left wrist hurt all day long. It's really strange. I'm getting old. I got all of my little painies. One day this part of the body is hurting, then this little ache, and there's something there. Don't get old. Don't make the same mistake I did. Stay young and healthy.
Did you do any more songs from Stream Ender Sensei? That would do it.
No. I think Kiwi just gave the last suggestion and then he left because I pretty much think he thought that I would die on the last suggestion. But I survived. And usually it's not my left wrist that hurts. Usually it's the right one, that's the one that I dislocated before. Zoom. Ah. Nice rainbow dye. If you spot any rainbow dye before me, shout. Sometimes it's easier for you guys to see stuff, because I have to concentrate on different things. So sometimes I don't see stuff. It got better because nowadays I can't keep my concentration on anything. So usually I can spot them. But that reminds me when I started with Let's Plays. Sometimes I watched my recordings and I was like, dude, you just passed like 10 different rainbow dye or rainbow flowers. Why didn't you see them? But when you actually recording and you try to concentrate on the stuff that you do, it's really hard to notice stuff. And that's when I realized how harsh I was to some of the earlier YouTube streamers. Because back then I was like, oh, he passed this and this item again. How can he be so blind? Such a loser. And then I noticed that I'm not really better. And it is really something that you need to get used to. Some people are naturally born interpreters, so they can do this. But not everyone is able to concentrate on talking and scanning the area. I think it's even easier to spot more details when watching the stream than actually playing. That's for so many reasons. Video games. I saw a lot of. Ooh! We are already at new territory. That was fast. Oh. I will take it. Thanks. So. So let's try something. So test. So. Hey. Test. Doesn't work
I
this
noticed
time.
the same viewing my footage on Minecraft. I am great on single player, but when I have to focus on playing and commentating it, like my brain shuts off and I lose 6 years of experience.
Yeah, that's really strange. It also doesn't trigger the cave anymore. It seems like Stonebrick fixed this. Or maybe I need more space. Ah, now. Is this cave background music? No. No, it's normal music. Okay. Okay, then maybe you fixed it. Good. So, if we are in new territory, that means there should be a lot of caves around here now. I would like to take a golden and a green one. I might have still some blue left. I have at least plenty of blue starstones. This island looks really, really far away. So I should try to get a a few more white shimmerstones. The best thing that could happen would be a golden cave that goes
Nice game.
all the way down. It's a really beautiful game. You're lucky because it's going to get night. I can look at this beautiful night sky. You can see the northern lights, the aurora borealis. It's really beautiful. It's very dark at night. You can hear the crickets chirping around. And but that's, don't look in the sun. At daytime, everything looks really cool. There are really awesome random structures everywhere. There are actually 8K textures. If you go really close to a tree, go really super close, you can see all the little details. The same for all the blocks. The game does have mod support, so you can make your own custom blocks. So it's not just that you reshade existing blocks, you can make your own. That means you can make like 250 different colored blocks and make all the pixel art that you like. I mean, I could show you some of my pixel arts. I think the Pikachu would be cool. So, this is something that I made before. This is all just different colored blocks. So, this is actually really cool and
Better than Minecraft in graphism.
that's for sure. Then, the crafting. The crafting is really top notch. Let me just get some stuff. And yeah. So crafting is not made on a crafting table, it is made in the world by getting items and stick them together. I'm just going to make a pickaxe right now. So as you can see, it's glowing green and it will give me a pickaxe. Then you have the pickaxe in your hand. 8K textures. Let's go with the axe and cut down a tree. It's really cool because you hit the tree. Oops. So. Then the axe gets stuck and you have to wiggle it out. So. Timber.
Is there a survival mode with enemies?
No, there are no enemies. There's an enemy mod for PC if you want to have it. But right now the game is just peacefully crafting and exploring. There will be enemies in the future, mostly based on orcs. So no zombies, no skeletons, because there are almost a lot of games with those. And the enemies will be optional. So look at this. This is our log. And I can cut down the log in any direction that I want. Here, see? Now I can cut it like this. This is really awesome. So you can chop up really tiny pieces.
Okay, but that nice.
It's a lot of fun. I've spent more than 800 hours in this game already. I built a castle, little towns, stuff like this. Sometimes pixel arts. I saw on the game's Discord that someone made the Statue of Liberty, which is really cool. So block-wise, a block in this game is actually this. In Minecraft VR, or Livecraft, this is one block. So as you can see, we always have slabs and stairs in the game. Because with the smaller size of the blocks you can make more detailed buildings. The building height is 800 blocks or 400 meter, and the view distance is just gorgeous. On my PC I have a view distance of 300 chunks, which are more than 5 kilometer or 2 point something miles. And I'm just exploring the world right now, so you can only see world that you explored before. So, as you can see in the distance, there are some mountains. There is actually my start area where I started to build. I'm not sure if you can see it on screen, but there's a little thing there. This is a Japanese pagoda that I made on top of a mountain. There's a castle somewhere there. And yeah, the view distance is just gorgeous.
And Bray Eligio est vraiment bosa.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. Sounds like it's French. The only thing I can say in French is parlez-vous anglais? And that's it. Is this... I spotted a rainbow flower. Oh. Those rainbow flowers are actually pretty rare, and I made a habit of collecting them in my streams. So right now I'm actually searching for a big cave. Cute little rabbit. Because there is a pretty awesome cave system. I just want to show you one. There should be a cave pretty close by. cyubeVR is available for PlayStation VR 2 and for PC. On PlayStation VR 2, cyubeVR is one of the most beautiful looking games. It makes good use of the dynamic foveated rendering, which means that's only rendering in full resolution where you're looking at to save performance, and thus getting better graphics overall. No cave. So let's see, maybe I can find a cave from above. From this height I should be able to find a cave pretty soon. Maybe the first little cave was just a little fluke and I'm still in old territory. Oh, also something that's really nice. You can block the sun rays with your hands, which is really cool. Also, the sun rays getting through the treetops, it's just beautiful. You just want to have a relaxing game to calm down and have a nice time. cyubeVR is the best thing you can get. Find a lot of rainbow dye today. There's a desert. Maybe there will be a new cave behind the desert. Let's hope that the desert is not that big. Ugh. Hey, it looks pretty big. But if it's really big, that means I probably never crossed it yet. As you can hear, the background music actually changes depending on the area you are in. There's also weather effects like rain and snowfall, which is pretty cool because the snow accumulates on the ground and it's piling up till everything is covered in white, which is pretty cool. I could have walked there. Let's just cross this now. There should be an end to the desert somewhere. Yesterday evening I saw a rainbow because it was raining when I left the building, and it was just a tiny one, just one single rainbow. Usually you can see two rainbows, because one is the rainbow, the other one is like a reflection of the rainbow. I saw a pretty awesome looking rainbow last Sunday when I went home from my friends. It was raining really hard on the highway, the good old German Autobahn. And yeah, the sky was really dark, it rained, and the sun came from behind, and you could see the double rainbow really
I
nice.
haven't seen a rainbow in a long time, but working in the evening I see lots of pretty sunsets.
That's also really nice. Sunsets are cool. I mean, you could make artificial rainbows by just sprinkling some water in the air and have the sun behind you. Because you need to have the sun behind you or a light source behind you so that the water droplets can actually break the light and refract the rays. Oh, let's go here. This looks like dirt. Who knows how far this desert extends in this way? It looks pretty new. Yeah, this feels like it's generating new terrain. Already got 43 rainbow dye. It's really hard to find sand
Did
in
you
this
say
game.
Terran?
Terrain. Terrain.
Do you mean terrain? Face blue smiling.
Yeah, terrain. Terrain. It's the same with satin. If you just want to sound sophisticated, you don't say satin, you say satin. Pronouncing a G, even though there is no G in the word, just makes it sound a bit more French. And in the Renaissance, French was like the go-to language to sound intelligent and sophisticated. So sometimes it's still in the use to sound like you're a sophisticated, intelligent person by using French sounding words, not actually French words. Okay. Yeah, it is. Daytime. Come on. So.
Chibi 100 drinks tea with one pinky out like in SpongeBob.
The problem is if I'm using those small tiny little cups, I can't put my finger in the ring for the handle, so I always have to pick it with thumb and index finger, so I drink it like this. Nah, just kidding. I have a big mug that I can just grab with my bare hands and then that's it. I wish I could find the desert.
I use coffee mugs for tea too, as an American, of course.
Same. I don't distinguish between coffee and tea. We have tea mugs that are actually coffee mugs, but you have a little ceramic plate that you can put on top of the mug to close it. So you put your tea bag in the hot water and close the lid till the tea is done. Then you can remove the tea bag and put it on top of the tray to keep stuff clean. I'm using a tea egg. So I have my loose tea, put it in the tea egg and put this in the water. Some people are using tea socks, which is a bit better because the tea leaves can swim a bit more freely. This looks big, but to be honest, tea socks get disgusting pretty fast because the tea is, I'm tanning the sock, and after 5 or 6 uses the sock becomes really brownish and ugly looking. So I prefer my stainless steel tea egg to brew me some tea. There will definitely be a cave somewhere here.
My lazy butt just brewing tea from tea bags, face blue smiling.
Hey Mon, you! How could you use tea bags? Your British ancestors would be really sad if they would knew what you're doing. I'm using tea bags as well. I have tea bags for work and loose tea leaves for at home. I usually drink Earl Grey because I like the lemon taste in the tea. And on the convention I was last weekend, there was a stall that sold tea liquor. They called themselves Tipsy, and they sold tea that was brewed with liquor. Is this actually already? No, it's blue. Okay, it looked whitish. That tasted pretty nice. I had a taste test and it was pretty tasty. But I didn't buy anything because I don't drink alcohol, so. But it was really nice. You could taste the Darjeeling, but it was actually pretty hard. It was like 30% volume alcohol. Which is actually pretty hot liquor already. It's on the same level as some whiskies. They usually have 32. So. Would have been nice if this could have been a queen cave. The problem is if I collect too much blue now, I will have to go all the way back from home to here to get to the green and golden one. I already got the blue one, so I could memorize the location. 3000
I
minus
don't really
5000.
drink alcohol either. In my experience, it just makes drinks worse. I really don't like the taste.
Yeah, some tastes are actually pretty nice. For example, I like whiskey, but only if it's cooled down quite a bit. You usually drink whiskey on room temperature, but I like it cooled for some reason. And I like cherry. Cherry is pretty cool. But in my later years, I just got heartburn from too many cherry. So if I drank a whole bottle of it, I got heartburn. So I stopped drinking. And we have peppermint liquor. Peppermint in German is Pfefferminz. So we call the peppermint liquor Pfefferminzlikör or Pfeffi. And there is a different kind of peppermint liquor that is called Berlin Air. It has nothing to do with Berlin or with air, it's just Berlin Air is the name. It is pretty tasty. But you shouldn't drink in the first place. Alcohol is a neurotoxin. That means every time you get alcohol in your system, you will lose some neurons and you will get dumber. Usually you don't get affected by just drinking one beer or one cup of wine once. But yeah, you get damaged nonetheless, and you can't decide which neurons get destroyed. So if you're lucky, just some neurons in your pinky finger get destroyed, so you don't have 100% sense in the tip of your pinky or something, so you never notice it. But if it's not so favorable, you could destroy some important links between your brain and your backbone or something.
My roommate gave my some peppermint liqueur. At one point it was okay, but I'm kind of a lightweight, so it gave my a headache after one cup. Face green smiling.
Yeah, you need to... green. Yo-ho-ho. Yo-ho-ho. Mommy. Oh. Oh, nice. So. Mama. Na. So. Let's uncave the cave. Oops.
On Enkoi's stone brick s hard work.
He's probably busy finding my car to add the bloom to it. Come on, so. So, here. I'm not sure about the ratio I should get. Maybe 50-50, 50 Starstones, 50 Shimmerstones. Not even sure if this would be enough. I mean...
I think you've got a little time while he fixes the missing title from the objective.
1, 2, 3. Wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 4 is 24. So 24. That's 1,200 Starstones and 1,200 Shimmerstones. I could make almost 3,000 blocks out of this. 3,000 is 30 by 10? 30 by 100. That could be enough. Could be a close call, but it should be possible to get some stuff done.
Quick maths.
Like I told you, I'm not good with numbers. And I'm not good at hailing. I tried my best to be the worst person in this year's Bachelor Professional in Media, and it turned out I was still the best. That's why yesterday when they gave us our certificates, they called out the best examinees this year, and for Bachelor Professional in Media, that was me. I was really shocked and pissed. Because if I had known that I would have to get on stage, I could also have put a bit more effort into this whole exam stuff and get the best of the best. Then I could have given a speech. But hey, I got some flowers and a Bluetooth speaker. And I shook hands with some important political guys. So, it was a nice evening.
bare minimum king of trying just hard enough face green smiling face red heart shape.
The problem is, you can't tell anyone else that I had the least attendance, made no effort at all, and was still better than those guys who attended all 3 years without fail, learned for months, and still got worse than I did. For my thesis, where I had to write a book, I deliberately didn't do the stuff that I was asked to do, because I knew that even if I don't do it, I would still pass, which I did. But if I would have put any kind of effort into it...
Your secret is safe with me, your majesty.
That's good. That's good. I knew that I could count on you. No, but it really is a bit disgraceful to the other guys who put a lot of effort into it for 3 years and failed in comparison to me, who did nothing. Usually I only attended for the free coffee. And to have fun with all of my other co-students. I managed to learn or to get some nice bonds with other now
Bro, you got
influential
free coffee.
people. Yeah, well, it was not really free. I had to pay €7,000 or $7,000 for the whole thing. But yeah, within the 7,000 fee there was actually the coffee. And I drank a lot of coffee. I got my share of the 7,000, that's for sure. This should almost be enough, I would say. Oh no,
Damn,
there's
the sad thing about online courses is they never give you free snacks. Face purple crying.
In the beginning we also had online course because of Corona, and yeah, I did other stuff like doing laundry, preparing lunch, ensembling some Lego sets. And I was still... I'm suffering from success. Or maybe I'm just such a failure that I can't even fail right. I fail at failing. We have one person who didn't manage to get a passing grade
Mission
on their
failed successfully.
pieces. So yeah, other people actually put effort into their thesis and failed, which is really sad. And I did mine 2 days before I had to put it in, turn it in, and I did this between some Monster Hunter World play sessions. I got Monster Hunter World for PC. I played it on PlayStation 4 when it released. And yeah, I got the PC version because it was on sale. And I got the Iceburn expansion, which is actually pretty nice.
Chibi flexing 20% of his true power on pathetic normies.
It really sounds like I'm an arrogant asshole, I know, but I don't want to flex that much. I just can't grasp how less I had to do to get my bachelor professional. And when I see how much other people struggle, it's even more confusing. I mean, it's probably the same for cyubeVR Studios. I can't grasp how he can code something like cyubeVR, and for him, it's probably the easiest thing ever. cyubeVR Studios codes cyubeVR as easily as he breathes, and I'm always totally in awe when I see what he made. One of my co-workers actually was really happy for me that I was the best for the bachelor professional in media, and I forgot what I wanted to say. It's not easy being me. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Stone bricks over there like I wanted to treat myself to some afternoon fun, so I optimized the game to be 20% faster as a treat.
Yeah, like, Valve didn't do it, so let me do the stuff. Ah yeah, what I wanted to say, I already forgot it. How? Maybe hitting green stone makes you forget stuff. Ah yeah, so the coworker actually congratulates me for, or congrats me for being so good, and I said that I didn't want to be the best because there's no reason for me to put effort into it and be even better, because the objective was to get my bachelor, and that's it, and that's what I got. And I could have been better, but there was no reason for me to be good. And she said, yeah, but it would be better for you if you can show what you're capable of. And I said, I know that I put effort into being bad. I know that I did nothing of the stuff that I can do. So I know that even with my worst, I'm still the best. So that means if I put effort into stuff, I know that I can be really good, and that's enough for me. So, oh. I actually hoped to get a bit more Shimmerstones, actually. I need definitely more.
Anime protagonists never reveal their full potential in the first arc. You need to go through some shit and lose your mentor before you can fully come into your powers during a climactic moment.
Yeah, that's for sure. I usually don't like to show what I'm capable of, because usually if you can do a lot of stuff, you have to do it. For example, now at work, our IT knows that I'm at least a tiny bit PC affine. So every time there's something happening with PCs, they only do the bare minimum for me because they know that I can fix it myself. Same with our facility manager. He knows that I know what he's talking about, so he doesn't give me any instruction what I should buy. He just said, get me a Torx screwdriver, and then I know that he wants to get 6 Torx screwdriver usually. Stuff like this. And if I play dumb, they usually do a lot of my work for me, so that I don't have to do it. Last week I was on vacation, so someone else from a different branch of our company did the buying department for me, and she was totally confused at how much work I have to do compared to her. We both have the same position. She just works at a different company branch, and she has less than half the work that I have to do. That just shows how much work they already put onto me. The problem is the people in human resources know what I'm capable of because they saw all of my resumes and all of my certificates and what I did. So they know that I am capable of a lot of stuff, so I can't play dumb with them. And even the co-worker in production know that I'm capable of a lot of stuff. For once, because they know that I did my bachelor professional, and also when we are talking about stuff on the machine, they notice that I know what I'm talking about. I'm always impressed at professionals at work. For example, if I see some technicians who install electrical wires and stuff, it's always so impressive to see how good they can be in their profession. Especially how much better they are compared to someone like me. I can do simple melding and wiring and stuff, but I can't do the super complex stuff at all. I can make custom wires and mainboards for cosplay weaponry, but this really hardcore stuff with AI learning and stuff, that's far above me. So I really admire people who can do the really awesome stuff. And I admire people who can work in customer support. I despise humans, so I could never work in customer support because So one more stack of Starstones. So. Nice, 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 nice. As you can hear, there's no cave anymore. I killed the cave. I'm the cave destroyer. I wish there were more shimmerstones here. Usually there are so many shimmerstones in the caves that you could fill your inventory with those. But for some reason I only get starstones. If they would be blue starstones, that would be nice. But you can't make water with green ones, so they are really just for visuals.
Never work in the service industry.
So. Maybe it's okay if I get a bit more starstones. Then the green cave will just be a bit smaller. I know where the blue cave is, so that's the easiest one to get.
The other day I came in on my day off to help out the new store manager, and the entire day all my cow workers were pestering me with redundant questions and customers kept bothering me.
So let's find another green cave. I reduced this cave quite a bit.
One customer was yelling their head off at us, but they got an email that one of their photo orders was ready, so they hightailed it to the store. Cowabunga. Then failed to understand that just because one order is ready does not mean they all are XD.
Hello, Thomas. Oh, that's a big one. Nice. Let's get these. So. It would sound pretty awesome if I could sing the ending of Elven Lied in here. But I can't sing Latin. I don't even know the song text. And I don't want to summon a demon. Maybe this cave is even deep enough to get white shimmerstone. At least here I can get my full inventory. Then I could go back here and refill my inventory once again. There's plenty of starstone here. It looks really beautiful. I could place the teleport blocks here. Even though I don't like to use the teleporter because for me it doesn't work that well. But I could get here within 1 or 2 minutes. That's still better than getting here within half an hour. Being time efficient is important.
Does Septrix mod not work well?
It never worked well for me. Nope. Yeah. Shouldn't my inventory be full by now?
Interesting.
I mean, it does work, but usually it takes quite a long time to get me teleported. Sometimes it doesn't even teleport me at all. One time it teleported me like 10 blocks away from where I started with teleporting and not to the actual destination teleporter. But it works pretty well for other people, so it's a me issue. Maybe I just need to get good.
Teleporter skill issue XD.
But even if the teleporter takes some time, it's still better than walking back here. Oh, there's still plenty of room. Without the Shimmerstones, it's getting darker and darker. Ah. I still need some Starstones as well. So. So. The good thing about Shimmerstone is that it's easier to mine them.
Back with some afternoon coffee face turquoise drinking coffee.
Hey, welcome back. Wasn't it morning when I started the stream?
Stone Brick has been unusually quiet, must be getting up to some shenanigans.
Yeah, maybe he really is adding the veteran now.
It was early noon for me.
Ah, and now it's high noon. Maybe he just got bored of me. He's just watching some anime. Or he is reading some novels, because we are talking about light novels quite a lot the last couple of streams. So now he got addicted to Ascendance of a Bookworm.
He heard about how you disabled Bloom the other day and he's on your way to your location as we speak.
He programmed an AI to kill me in my sleep. I talked about the company that is in the same building as my company, who has those Boston Dynamics stock. So maybe he is hijacking it right now. He's hacking into the dog's AI, and the dog will just attack me tomorrow. To be honest, I think that Stonebrick would be the last person who would want to harm anyone.
Stone Brick Studios found a way to sword art online you with an index and he's waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
I mean, he did add a new button to the settings, so maybe the back to main menu button is actually disabled now. I didn't try yet. Oh, almost done. I need space in my inventory to make the teleport thingy. Yeah, I need to place the teleport here so that I can teleport back. So, blocks. One cube gate. This one. And this one. So this one was this. Okay. Let's go back to the respawn
Stone
porch.
Brick with the betas like firm hand on your shoulder. You'll review the new beta for me today. 1tu chibi. Hi guys, do any of you know when PSVR 2 will get the water update?
Within maybe 2 weeks. I still forgot that I... Oh, that was fast. Okay, that was Stonebrick's teleport. Interesting. So, yeah.
Thank you, loving the game BTW.
I also love this game. It's really nice and relaxing game. So. As you just saw, there's a new feature that lets you teleport back to your respawn torch. So even if you lost your base, you can always find back. Almost a chest. That's pretty nice. So, already have 43 more rainbow dye. Ah, I forgot that I lost most of my rainbow dye. Okay, only have one chest and a little bit. I could place the second teleporter here. And
You
it was...
and Croy stream the game so much you should be like brand ambassadors for Stone Brick Studios.
Here you can see the 8K textures in all their glory. Dear! So we just need to wait for everything to load. That's what I meant. It takes quite a while. So here. Yeah, this was a good place. Let's continue with removing stuff here. So.
I see what you mean about the teleport taking a minute must be with how the voxel API handles teleportation.
Yeah, but it's still better than walking all the way back.
T put it past Stone Brick to do some sneaky optimizations for the core game teleport to respawn torch.
Well, the teleport to respawn torch was pretty fast. So... maybe it's just because it's loading most of the stuff when you have the green environment. I think it was a bit worse before when we just had the death teleport. And it's probably the same, but he optimized it before. It's funny, sometimes people complain that Stone Brick shouldn't be that much of the perfectionist, and I always hope that he gets everything done to his level of perfection, because it is worth so much more if the stuff he's doing is complete and works than just putting a lot of stuff in the game and then abandoning it. That happened to Immortal VR. Immortal VR was a really nice game. It had the potential to be a good Valheim VR replacement, but then the dev wanted to have too much stuff at once. Like he wanted to have cool smithing mechanics, planting stuff, and it became so overwhelming
I
that
have
in
to
the
imagine
end,
the voxel API teleport is just intended for short-range teleportation. If he made a long-range teleport option, it would probably be smooth like the return teleport button.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's just something that is different from what Stonebrick uses for his teleport. I'm a bit sad that the third person mod doesn't work anymore. At least not for me, because if I want to spawn a camera, it never spawns where it should be, but it's always somewhere totally different. And with this I can't make third person view videos of me building pixel art and stuff. Meh. I'm stuck. So.
Oh, that sucks. It was a blueprint mod though, so it makes sense it broke eventually.
Would be nice if someone who knows about modding would make a legacy and make his own third person view mod. Because for stuff like building, it would be awesome. A lot of people asked me if I could make like a time-lapse video of my pixel art. And with a third-person camera spawn, that's actually possible.
Albert's is the blueprint Sky Cat orange whistling.
Maybe I should ask him. But you also have some experience. Maybe I should place some torches so that I can see stuff.
I do voxel API modding, but I can't until I get a charger for my controllers again. XD.
Hey, come here, son. I'm starting to get lazy. I just want to go to bed and sleep. Almost 2 hours since I started streaming. Didn't even felt like that long.
I need to get ready for work. Have a nice stream, Chibi.
Oh, thanks. Have a nice and pleasant day at work. I will probably also end the stream pretty soon. It's already 9:30 or almost 9:30. Okay, then I would say let's end the stream together. Maybe I will watch one more episode of Konosuba, because I waited for the third season to finish airing, and now I'm watching it. I like to watch my anime in one go. Yeah, as you can see, the teleport by Stone Brick is faster.
The new season was so good. The long pauses killed me every time.
At first I thought that the video was frozen, to be honest. But it was really nice and hilarious. So that was pretty nice. There's indeed no respawn torch down here. Huh, interesting. I always thought that there would be a respawn torch here. Huh. And here I have a little lake. I like the new water. So, then I would say thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a pleasant time at work or a nice evening. And till next time, please stay healthy. Bye!